Hello, hello. How is everyone doing on this lovely Thursday evening? I know it's 9:30. This is the office at night on a Thursday night. How are you guys all doing? Lisa Lewis is here ready to hear about the energies. Hi Lisa. I hope your new job opportunity is going well. I've heard some great things and um obviously it's moving in a great direction for you, so I'm very, very happy. Manifesting has worked for you as well as the manifesting bracelets, which you won and I brought to your door. So I'm so happy to know that you are well on your way in this high manifestation time of that new job. Very happy for you. Hey Paula, nice to see you. Hi Kim, nice to see you. So we are at an interesting point of the week with energy right now. First of all, it's moving so fast. Okay, so if you could feel like the last 2 months, everything was at a slowdown. We had a Mercury retrograde, six other planets in retrograde. Weren't moving too fast, right? Weren't moving too fast. So now the energy, like once March 15th hits, okay, that energy is going to like finally be out of the Mercury shadow retrograde period. You last week were trying to move faster than the energy allowed, and now this week you could actually feel the energy shift in the ether in the universe, and you're trying to like move along with it, and you're realizing that now you have the speed where you can take action, where you can get results. We are moving into a very, very significant high energy manifestation time. So the people that were in manifesting with Marisa in January, if you were taking the course then and you didn't finish it yet, good time to finish and plan that project or that goal for this month starting on the 15th, because now's the time to actually implement those plans and take them to the next step. Also, I told you guys there are two major periods of high manifestation time. One of them is in January, one of them is coming up in March, going into April and May. And I don't want to let you guys miss it. So if you didn't get on the bandwagon in December and join Manifesting Marisa, your 30-day Dream Driver course, it is back. The waitlist is open. We are not actually opening the course until April, but you could join the waitlist to find out all the cool opportunities that are coming and when the course is going to be opening. We have different bonuses this time. And also, I'm going to be doing a free 5-day live experience calling Define Your Dream. So a lot of people, when they either purchased the course last time or they got in on the course, are like, I just don't know what, I want to manifest, but I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what to be when I grow up. And I believe you do. I believe that we can move through that during my 5-day live experience, and it is free. And I'm looking forward to a lot of you being there. So what you have to do first, if you want to be part of that live experience and go on that journey with us for 5 days and talk about how you do define that dream, I'm going to put a link to the wait list right up here in the chat, and you can go in the description of this email and also get on the wait list. Also, so you're going to be getting, if you get on the wait list, you don't have to buy the course. Don't worry. You're just on the wait list to be informed that this new, like I said, high energy period is coming up, and I don't want you to miss it. Like, you could take action all year round, okay? But for me, I'm not just about implementing action. I'm about actually taking the energy and taking action at the right times when you're going to see the best results. So I plan the enrollment at the exact time that you need to manifest. So those of you that already took the course, this is a great time to get on it again. Go back through all your materials and plan the launch of your projects and goals starting March 15th. For those of you that are part of the course, I still want you to get going. I want you to get down to business, and I want you to get moving, because all the blocks are clearing. And we're going to be hitting, it's like if you go on a roller coaster and you're going down that big hill and you have that momentum to like get all the way around, that's where we are now. So you may get overwhelmed because things are actually moving so fast, and you're finally feeling the flow, and you're finally like being like, I have so much that I wasn't able to do. I got to make up for lost time and do this stuff. And it could get overwhelming because you could almost get a little bit scattered and get overwhelmed and do nothing. And I don't really want you to be in that position where you do nothing because you're overwhelmed at so many things that you can be doing. So, make your lists, get organized, get out a task app, whatever you have to do, because this is prime time. Once we hit July, everything's going to slow down again. So I want you guys to realize that we had that high manifestation time in December, January, but it was a much different energy than we do now. What's coming up in March, April, and May. I mean, basically, you planted the seeds then. This is the time for it to launch. This is the time for it to grow. This is the time for you to make something of yourself. I can't tell you how much movement we have right now, and I want you guys to take the opportunity to take this opening to move into that movement, okay? It's so, so important. The other thing is that while we can look at the energy as an asset at this time, we also have to look at the challenges that such a fast-paced energy could present. Those of you that are going to get on that roller coaster and ride the energy, it's almost going to be like you're barreling through and nothing's going to get in your way. And that could lead to clashes and calamities and arguments. So you want to just make sure that you're like doing what you need to do to stay grounded. But this is the time to like push. Like it's like the time where you went to college and you had to cram for that test and you had to get a lot done in a short period of time. I'm not telling you that it's not going to be uncomfortable, because it will be uncomfortable. But I want you to think about the times where you had a short window of time to get everything you wanted to do in a short period of time done. And you just had to like cram and get it done and get moving. But I don't want your anxiety to get to a point where you're just like, oh, so much is going on and I'm overwhelmed that I can't do anything. So I want you to try to stay accountable to yourself and realize that this window of a universal opportunity is coming. This is coming up once a year. Okay. So think about your biggest dreams, your biggest goals, exactly what you want to manifest, and take those actions within the next 3 weeks. So important. Okay. I don't want you to miss that energy. Very, very important. Now, the other thing is, when we're going into high manifestation time, what's really important that you understand is that we need to be aware of the energy just like we're aware of the weather. Okay. So it's important that you make sure that you are getting the weekly energy forecasts that I put out. So if you're just depending to get these live, like when you're on a Facebook, it's not going to serve you if you get them 2 days from now, because a lot of times I'm tuning into that energy right this minute. Okay. So you have like a 24-hour window to kind of jump in on this energy that I'm kind of putting out there. Make sure you're following Facebook. Make sure you're turning on the notifications for the lives. The other good way to do it is if you are on YouTube, making sure you're subscribed and hit the bell for notifications, because then you'll get an email when we're going live. So you like sitting on your phone in your kitchen and you're like, oh, Marisa's live, and you could jump on that. So that's going to be really important. The other thing is what I'm doing now, I'm putting out new material for you. I'm doing the office live every week. We have the lounge tomorrow at 9:00. I have to tell you about who's coming on the lounge tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. And now I'm doing monthly energy forecasts. So I know a lot of you, when I first started out, we did the personal, we did the world energy, we did the random things. That's all going to be included in the monthly energy. So you want to make sure you're getting all your forecasts during this high energy time. It's 12 issues, 12 video issues a year. And it's just for my subscribers. They're not going to be live. And the first one is going out March 15th for the month, March's monthly video energy forecast. And there's no charge for it. It's for a limited time. You can get in on it free. You just go up to this description of this video, or in the description, wherever you're at, if you're on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, and you just want to sign up for the monthly energy forecast before March 15th, because once it goes out March 15th, you won't be getting that video. So you want to make sure you sign up now if you want to be a part of getting the monthly energy. If you enjoy the weekly energy, I go more in depth with the monthly energy. So, like I said, when we're a period where there's a lot of movement, you want to make sure you're getting in on every single energetic opportunity that you have. So, there's a lot I want you to do. Just take direction. Get on the wait list if you haven't yet. Get in. And if you already took the manifestation course last time, you went through it. You still have, some of you still have a lot to do with it. Still coming in that 5-day experience that I'm doing. Still come in on the Define Your Dream Challenge, that experience. It's live. And I want you guys, I'll be putting that out there to the wait list too. And for the people that did join Manifesting with Marisa last time, you will be getting a link to join that live 5-day experience. So like I said, there's no, you don't have, it's not a course they have to pay for. It is a free experience. And if you are unsure what you want to manifest during this time, if you're unsure what your dreams are going to be, your goals, if you're unsure what you want to do, I'm going to help you define that dream because I know it's inside of you. I just have to get it out. So that's going to be really important. If you're just tuning in, go back. We have a lot of great energy coming up this week. And I just want to say hi to some people. Okay. Hi, Judy. How are you? Nice to see you on here. Like I said, if you want to join that wait list, it's right here. You can join it. I'll put down the link once again, and that will also get you information on when enrollment is coming up and when the 5-day Define Your Dream live experience is coming up that all of you can join in on. And I can't wait because there's so many people that have talked to me about this period of time because I talked about it coming up a couple months ago. And there's so many people that are like, I know I have to do something. I know I have to find something, find my purpose, find my mission. I know I have to act. I feel you guys, you're feeling it in your body that you have to act on something and you don't want to miss out on the energy, but it's like, you're not sure what you have to act on. And it's so many people are confused about that. And I want to tell you, it's a lot easier than you think. And that's why I have to answer that question for a lot of you, but it's not just something I could say here, do A, B, and C in this Facebook Live. I'm packing that content into a 5-day experience or a challenge that you want to call it, because I want you guys to be accountable to doing it. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. So get notified about that by going on the wait list for the course. You do not have to purchase the course to get on the wait list. It'll just tell you when the course is going to be opening, and it will give you an invitation to that free 5-day Define Your Dream challenge that I'm going to be doing with everyone. So I hope everyone in this community will join us. I'm very excited. So Stephanie, I'm just going to take some questions right now. Stephanie, how are you doing? It's nice to see you on here. I've seen you a couple times. Thanks for coming back to the office every week. I've been seeing you loyally. Are low energy points normal for this time? The wind has been in my sails these last 2 days, but I hate the glacier pace movement. Really, to be honest, low energy points are not normal during this time. However, you could be hitting a low energy point because of one of two reasons. Number one, you got so overwhelmed by the energy that it kind of put you into shutdown. And it's kind of your body's way of preserving its energy, making you feel tired and fatigued because you just are too overwhelmed and you don't know what to tackle first and you don't know what to do. And once somebody gets in too high of an anxiety, and anxiety is really just a higher form of air energy that doesn't have grounding to it. Excuse me. So if you're experiencing a little anxiety, or what I call high energy without grounding, because I don't like to attach a bad context to it, because most mediums, most intuitive people are prone to having a lot of air energy and mental energy, and when we're connecting to spirit, or we're connecting to other people, or we're connecting to other people's thoughts, that could cause us to have what people call anxiety. So a lot of times it's kind of connected to something bad, but really if you're a sensitive person, you're going to be sensing energy at that high level. And if you're not practicing grounding, and if you kind of go over the edge and kind of get lost in that overwhelm and that energy of moving in the air a little too swirly and a little too much, it will cause you to plummet into a state where your body's kind of like, I can't handle this. I have to lower your energy. I have to put you into fatigue and put you into a low point. The other thing is if you're experiencing low energy during this time, it could be that somebody's pulling at your energy or draining your energy. And we have to look out for the people that are slowing us down right now and not like supporting us in that fast-paced movement. So I hope that I answered that question for you. And I don't know if you relate to any of those two things, but those could be two reasons why that's going on. Kathleen, you are right on target, my friend. It's a very emotional day today. A lot of releases, but also a lot of contradictory energies, because if you're moving at that fast-paced energy and you're connected to that fast movement, there's still a lot that needs to be released. So your body is like fighting. It's fighting and saying, no, no, no. I want the status quo. I want to be where I'm comfortable and not kind of move to that next level. And so it's like your body's fighting what your spirit wants to soar, and it's just not ready yet for liftoff. So that scared part of you and that fear and that part of you that has had limiting beliefs and self-defeating behavior and sabotage, it's still kind of asking you to stay home and inside of you and not really push yourself to move out. What if you are successful? What if you do succeed? What happens then? There's more pressure, right? So it is a very emotional day. However, right now, that emotional energy is coming down a little bit. So I would just say the best thing for you to do, Kathleen, at this point is to just hang out, shut yourself out, try not to get in any discussions with anyone, and try to just do a lot of self-care, if that makes sense. But yes, I'm validating that for you. It's a very, very emotional day. Hi, Marianne. Lisa, anything about the moon in Pisces? I am not an astrologer. I know very little about some of the aspects that we're having, but you might want to look that up on Google. But our friend Sujay, who's the astrologer in India that we had on the lounge a couple of weeks ago, he might know something more about that. Tomorrow night in the lounge, we have a coach. He's calling himself the Sweet Spot Coach, which is kind of a weird name, but it means something good. Basically, he's saying that he has the formula to joy. So I really want to hear from him because I want to know what the formula is. He's saying that there's a specific formula that he figured out that he's bringing to the world and his people. So he seems like he's good energy and he seems like he's very positive. So, I mean, if somebody says they have the solution to joy, I'm ready to hear it, right? So join us on the lounge tomorrow. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Facebook and YouTube live. And we'll see what kind of joy we're going to be experiencing. And remember, if you're not on the list to receive my monthly energy forecasts, get in on the list on the description in this video. Goes out March 15th and then every month on the 15th of the month. Following that for the next 12. Limited time offer. Hey, doing it for the community. So, let's see. Stephanie, she's kind of talking about what we had just discussed. Yeah, she's saying that, she thinks it's fatigue and anxiety because the last few months moved so quickly. I know. They're also full of emotional releases and deep stuff that's going on. And despite the slower period, you're receiving signs that you should keep moving. You absolutely should keep moving, Stephanie. This is the time to do it in the next 3 months. I'm telling you, if you seem intuitive and in tune with yourself, this is the time to do it. All right, guys. Well, I will be seeing you tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Join us in the lounge. I hope you will get on the wait list for the course and our 5-day free Define Your Dream Challenge. And make sure you're getting those monthly energy forecasts. I can't wait to get them to you on March 15th. So I'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. sharp. Be there and don't be a little square. You know what I say. All right. See you then. Bye.